Lock it in. Yeah.
I can do this here. I think I can. I think I can. I think I just did. All right, y'all. I'm back in the building. What's going on, y'all? How you doing? Welcome into the Joe Locker Show. We got the one on. I'm in the building. It is Wednesday. What's going on, Monica? What's going on, Jay? What's going on, Stephanie? Marsh, what's it? Marche is in the building. I think that's Marcia. I think that is. Tam's in the building. Nisi, how you doing, baby? What's up, Vanessa or Venus? How you doing? I think that was Venus that just jumped in. And also, y'all know we got the one and only. I don't know where he just went to, but he was just there. He disappeared, but we're working it out. Erica B is in the building. How y'all doing? What's up, Chrissy? How you doing? Let's see, can I bring him back in here? Man, I am getting the hang of this stuff here. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking. I got the. I'm all over. I got it. What's up, nephew?
You're
What's going on, man? You know, I'm over here, bro. I got my left and right fingers and I'm talking at the same time. Boy, I'm a bad boy. What? I'm a bad boy. I'm producing, getting the show back online. Boy, listen, I'm pretty good at this. What's up, MD?
you all right. You all right. You ain't do all that.
Well, you know, hey, for whatever reason, you decided not to come to work. You decided to be like these people that tell me y'all want to work from home today. What's up? What's up with you?
Yeah, I'm doing the show remote. Doing the show remote.
What's up with you in the afro?
What afro?
Why do you look like you up in 1970?
Because I went back in time. Yeah, I hit up the Back in the Future thing. You feel me?
If y'all go on Facebook show live or the YouTube live right now, hey Monique, y'all need to go see nephew. He is dressed up in his 1970 gear, and he's only 25. He's going back into the time.
Hold on, why you dropping my age like that?
Because you always told you 25 years old, sir. So
People
if you go 25 from the, huh?
People don't be listening.
What's up, Rachel, baby? How you doing? Chris is in the building. Chris said she works from home also. Okay.
Okay. Fellow remote.
Well, you know, it's kind of, you know, here's the thing working from remote from home, okay? Hey, ching. Okay, now here's the thing about working from home. When you're working from home, you're actually doing the work from home, right? I'm doing the work. He just happened to be at home. He's just chiming in. You know what I'm saying?
I'm working.
And when the show goes offline, I'm fixing it. What?
I'm working.
You're on the show, but when the show went down, I had to bring it back. You didn't have control, sir.
First off, you know what's funny? People with no hair love to start critiquing people with hair. Okay. First off, I'm working. I know you see I'm working the hairdo right here. You feel me?
Okay, whatever you say, sir. All right. He's not tapping though. Oh, she said you ain't tapping though. She said you ain't tapping the button over.
Hold up. I can't tap. That's Casey, ain't it? I can't tap Casey
because
my phone won't let me prioritize that on my live. You wouldn't be able to see.
So you can't tap and be zoomed in on the same time because you only got one phone.
Yeah, I need two phones.
See, if you was here and you was working, you could do that. Lady J is in the building. Hey, Miss J, how you doing?
Don't get on my nerves early in the show, Joe.
One thing I can say about Miss J, man, on Facebook, she be up. I like
Who?
Miss J. Lady J. Miss J.
Lady J?
J. Yeah, on
What's up, Lady
Facebook.
J?
No, I mean, you know, J on Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
J on Facebook, sir.
Oh, hey.
Yeah.
You're
You get that now, right?
Yeah, I get
You
it.
now you follow me, right? I'm trying to be J on Facebook. Anyway, what's up, baby? How you doing? Hey man, y'all do no favor, man, tap that button. It's free. Guys, have not subscribed. Let me say this to everybody. If you don't have 1,000 followers and you want to join the show, all right. If you subscribe to my show, we do have ways to now to be able to get you on to where you can talk onto the show and be heard live across the world. But if you subscribe to the show and we see you have subscribed, you don't have 1,000 followers, you can participate. So let me know. I'll check it out after every show. And if you guys want to tap into the show each and every day, just like Nephew is doing, we'll be able to get you on the show and people be able to hear you worldwide. All right, guys. Thank you guys for locking into the Joe Locker Show today. We got a lot to get into. And Nephew, I got one of these things. This is actually, I'm glad you're here today because I want to talk about when you are in a relationship or married and got kids. And how do you prioritize your kids, your boyfriend and girlfriend, husband and wife when it comes to your kids? Who comes first? The kids or the relationship? When it comes to giving money, when it comes to going and doing things, who pays for stuff? How does that actually work in these mixed families? When kids are getting in trouble or they need money or they're taking money from the household. How does this work, ladies and gentlemen? Especially if you're married. Now, if your girlfriend and boyfriend over 40, I think it's different than the people in their 20s and 30s. But definitely if you're over 40 and 50 and you're in a relationship or you married, how do you connect the dots with your kids that are at home, that are living in your house? I ain't talking about your adult kids, but how do you, as a couple in your 40s and 50s, deal with kids that are still teenagers living in your house? If the man that you're living with is constantly giving money to his kids plus child support, right? To the baby, but he's giving extra money to the kids, right? And it's taken from your household, and the household is suffering. Are you okay with that? Fellas, are you okay with the mom contributing more to her kid that live in the house than your kid that live in the house? How does that work out, ladies? Ooh, we're gonna get into
petty.
This one. Huh?
That's petty.
That's not petty, bro. Those are problems. Those are huge things that people go through. Like a lot of women. This is no hypothesis right here. A lot of women have a problem with a man paying child support plus. Child support, some women want that to be enough. When it comes to she wants them joy, she wants to go on this trip, she wants to go this. A lot of women, let me say this again, a lot of women. Now, what y'all coming today? Not all. No, a lot of women don't want their man, and especially their husband, giving the baby mama any more money besides child support. Tell me I'm lying. Tell me I'm lying.
I mean, if you ain't married, it ain't about what she want. Just like it ain't about what the dude want.
Erica said kids are going to always need extra things, and no one wants to say no to their kids.
Exactly.
Okay, and you explain to me, nephew, Erica, like a lot of women, if you're in a relationship with a man and he pays child support and he starts to spending extra money and things get tight at home, why come a lot of women tell him that this ain't gonna happen? You pay child support and you're not doing this. There becomes a lot of arguments in a lot of homes. A lot. Yes, a lot of women do this. They don't want that man paying any more than child support when it comes to his kids. Tell me I'm lying. It depends on the woman. Yes, it does. But a lot of women, but this is a lot of women. I ain't say all, but a lot of women got a problem when their household become tight because of his kids.
Was the kids born before she got in the picture in this household?
These are his kids, bro. These are his kids.
Then she signed on for that type of problem.
Huh?
If that was his kids and he had them before she became part of the household, she signed on for that problem.
Okay, she signed up for the problem, but bro, when you are married to these women, and let me say this, I'm gonna be very clear what I'm saying, so don't misconstrue my words. When the woman is struggling, when the household is struggling because of his kids, he's taking money from the household to take care of his kids. Things are back behind in the house because he's taking care of his kids and he done paid child support. The wife, the girlfriend, has a problem. And I'm saying a lot of women have a problem and they present a problem to their husband and they started telling him what he can and cannot do and what he better not do because your household come first because you done paid child support. I don't care what y'all telling me right now. This I know for a fact. A lot of women got a problem with that. A lot.
I don't know if they arguing with you on TikTok, but I wasn't. You feel me? I understand that part. I ain't saying you wrong on that. But my thing is,
but how is he the problem? He's not taking care of his home. Okay, see, this is where I got a problem. How is he a problem if he's not taking care of his home? Things are behind at his home, but he's making sure that his kid got what he or she needs. He's taking care of his home, but things are behind. Huh?
Somebody said that?
Yeah. So I'm gonna see. Chachinga said he's. I think Chachinga said that. Yeah, he is the problem because he's not taking care of his home. Nisha said it depends on what the money is for. Okay, listen, y'all can't. This is what I'm saying. Y'all are telling this man what he can and can't do for his kid, depending on what the money is for. It's his kid. What does it matter? If he paying for a school trip, he paying for shoes. If he buying her a new dress or a new suit, what does it matter? He's doing it for his kids.
That's selfish.
See, this is what I say. It's a problem. There is no way a female is going to tell me what I can and can't do for my kids. Oh.
Exactly.
But that's what a lot of men would say, but it becomes a problem in the household. It becomes, man, listen, women be sitting here. Let me say this real quick, y'all. Don't mess around and let the woman that he's with got kids and they are doing better than they are at home. Like the baby mama, if she got man, and she see all this new stuff, she got you catch the holy hell at the house. You catch the holy hell at the house, y'all. Child support has been paid. Let's see, all other money comes home, or you won't have a home to come to. See,
that's
I told y'all.
Crazy.
See, somebody who is this? Typical Breeze trust, right?
No,
did you check, man?
That's selfish. That's super duper selfish, bro.
I'm trying to tell y'all. If you want to come onto the show, I see people trying to come up. If you want to come onto the show, please say tap to put in the comments. You want to talk on topic. I would say pick up more hours, and we need to change something around so both are up to par. I was about to say you're going to have a serious problem telling a man he can't care for his kids. I'm trying to tell y'all. Y'all can sit here all day long and sit and say what some people do. Y'all reading some of these comments. People are already saying, right, that this, and this. If it comes to that man kids, I want to know, how do y'all handle this? And what is a man supposed to do? What is a man supposed to do in that situation? What is a woman supposed to do in that situation, right? You taking care, you're paying child support, but the woman you married to now is saying, hey, we're not going to do this no more. Do you put your foot down and say this is where it's gonna be? And she said she out. I'm just asking.
That's crazy.
You're going in and out, nephew. Picture mic. Well, no, because he's far away, y'all. She'll get over it. Some women don't, MD. Some women do not get over that part of it. No, they do not, man. They do not. I am very sorry, but they don't. I want to talk on topic. Okay. Let me see. Can I bring you in here? Hey, how's it going? All right. Can you speak up a little bit? me see. Try it now. I don't know why I'm not hearing you. Really. Are you on the Bluetooth?
Yeah, it's probably more on their side.
Try it again now.
Hello?
There you go. Okay, there you go. I can hear you now. Okay, so what's your name?
My name is Ashika.
Ashika, welcome to the Joe Locker Show. Thanks for calling in.
Ashika.
Talk to me, Ashika. Okay.
22 years.
Uh-huh.
And my husband came with one outside child before we had our children.
Uh-huh.
And was paying a lot of money. I think about $800 a month.
Uh-huh.
And we had children. We had 6 children together, and I have 2 children of my own.
Okay.
That being said, there's a total of 9 children, and he's paying $800 for one. We've almost lost our home twice due to foreclosure because of money he is paying out in child support, and then excessive money that the child needs because the child doesn't see the money that the mother gets.
Okay.
She's contributing to whatever she wants to contribute to, but that doesn't mean it's necessarily going directly to the child to see it.
Okay.
So to me, no, there's no extra. They're getting that kind of money.
Okay, so can I ask you this question? Though? You said, how many kids does she have by him?
She has one.
She have one kid by him. And if you don't mind me asking, what is the amount that she's getting every month?
She was a young lady, adult now. She was getting about $800.
So you're saying $800 is enough to take care of a kid for 1 month?
No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying it's her part to contribute as well.
Okay.
With outside children.
Uh-huh.
And what I got from their father is the amount that they work for their needs.
So did you and your husband have that conversation before y'all got married? Because
Extra money.
well, no, because I don't see it as extra money to me. I see it as me taking care of my child. So I don't see it as extra money. You know what I mean? If my child needs, like, if I spend a certain amount of money on my child and he or she is in my house, but we have to do more this month because he or she needs something, that's not, extra money. That's just money that got to be spent because that's my child.
Take care of it. That's the choice you chose. If you're co-parenting and you're doing this together, then that's another topic. But when she's in one state and you're in another state, you don't get to see the child, you don't get visitation, you don't get any of that, those perks, but you want your money. That's a problem.
That's a problem for you, right?
Yeah.
Okay, but the husband still feels some kind of way. As a man, I'm still gonna feel some kind of way if my kid needs something, right? So what am I supposed to do?
My household don't go lacking, I don't know.
See, but me and you will have a problem because you're saying your household go lacking, but my kid can. Regardless of what the mother did for the child or didn't do for the child, if it's something my child really needs, right? A parent is going to sacrifice himself for his child, and the mother will too.
Yes, that's true. My children.
Right. So that means that the people that I'm with are going to sacrifice along with me. We're going to be okay, but it's going to be tight because I'm going to take care of my kid first.
To being tight versus being homeless because you're about to lose your house for giving and keep giving and extended giving. No, that's a difference.
Okay, so
That's
okay,
great.
so let me make this question. And I agree with you on what you're saying, but how much money can he be given for y'all to almost be able to lose your house?
He's paying $800 a month in addition to whatever. I don't know what he's given because it's always the mother, the other mother, either texting or calling when I'm not around, and I'm seeing the after effects of money that should be accounted for that's not accounted for.
Okay, but let me say this because I'm just reading the situation, because I've done real estate, I understand real estate. When you're talking about losing a house, okay, they don't start trying to get you out your house till you're months and months behind on your mortgage, right? So that situation started way before, right? I mean, it had to be a process because if you got a mortgage. Now, if you're renting, it may be 2 months or 3 months behind. But a mortgage, you got time. So Is it that that okay, maybe the baby mama was a problem, but other things that y'all are not budgeting correctly in your household? Because at either time when it comes to you about to lose your house, right? That's over time. Child, it may contribute a little bit, but there are other things too that's going on when it comes to the mortgage. But come on now, you on the Joe Lockett show, you do know because that was your house. So I'm not saying the kid was not the only thing that was making y'all mortgage late. Y'all either was not making enough money, or y'all was behind on y'all bills already. Something happened that y'all missed the mortgage payment, wasn't paying fully, and these people call it due. And that wasn't always every month because of the kid. Now,
I don't say it was every month because of the kid, but I think it was a very big contributor. And yes, we did not make enough money because we had 6 children, as I said, between ourselves.
right? So whatever the situation was, and I don't want to judge you and your husband. Thank you for coming on the show. I'm just saying we can't really pinpoint that situation as just being the situation because the man was doing for his kids. Now, he need to make more money, or he should have, in my humble opinion, I don't know your husband, but maybe he should have taken on responsibility of another family if he's not able to take care of the family that he already has. You see what I'm saying? Because you can't take care of the family you already got. How are you gonna take care of your family? That's tough. He shouldn't have got, and I know your husband, I'm not trying to talk down on him, but I had to make these decisions in my life. My last ex-wife wanted a kid, right? I said no. She divorced me, but there was no kid. You see what I'm saying? Sometimes you got to say no to certain things if you know that you're not able to afford it, or you know that's not the direction you want to go into.
Well, I guess there's different ways of looking at it. I just look at it as if we're gonna go back in and I'm doing all that I can, and these kids are already here. They were here. They are here. Then what you're giving should be enough because she has to contribute too. It's not like she's in a high cost of living area. So that all.
Okay, but I understand what you're saying, but what I'm hearing.
Oh, my bad. Let me mute myself.
I want to be careful because I don't want to attack you. But what I'm hearing is you're counting her pockets and saying what she should or should not do about their kid. Like you know way too much about her business to me, right? And you're not looking at what you got to go do for yourself and your family, the situation you got yourself in. And again, I'm not judging you, but what I'm saying is you saying she lives in a low income area, she should be able to do this, she should be able to do this. How do you know what that woman should be able to do in her household and this is, please don't take this the wrong way, but your household is not being taken care of the way it should have been. And I'm not trying to be rude here. I'm just asking a question.
Well, that's my guesstimation on her circumstances. Maybe you're right, but in my opinion, if we have to go lacking for one child and you have 6 with me, then that's me doesn't equate.
Okay, can I ask you one question? So you saying?
In my opinion, and this is not an attack, or it's just a statement. I do believe he should have done more, but just due to the circumstances, it wasn't able to. He wasn't able to. It didn't happen, and I just don't feel that extra should have been a monthly thing, a weekly thing, or a daily thing. I just don't think.
Okay, we have Denise on, so she would like to ask you a question. Is that okay?
Say that again.
I have Denise, my co-host. She's on the show. She would like to ask you a question. Is that okay?
Hey, Miss Denise.
Hey, y'all. Okay, quick question. I know you said that you had children that were not with him, right?
Yes, ma'am.
How 2? So I'm assuming that their dad paid child support?
No, I took him. One of them is one is adopted, so he was my responsibility fully, and the other child is my child with another man, and he was a bum. He's a professional bum, and he still owes child support. Never once did my husband have to do anything that he didn't choose to do or want to do, and if he doesn't want to do and didn't want to do, I always stepped up to do.
Okay, so the reason why I asked that is a lot of times because we know as moms, it takes a lot. I was a single mother, so I didn't even get child support. And I can say for my household, it didn't take $800 for a child at certain times because when you put them into extracurricular activities, it's a lot on top of their breathing, their eating. And I know my part. I told anybody real quick, let me get you pregnant and I'll pay child support. It's a little easier. You
Right.
know, it's a little cheaper, being honest.
Mhm.
But you said you had two outside of him. One was adopted. I get it, which he took as his own. He married you. The other, you said his dad was a bomb. So, and you said he still hadn't paid child support. So, and I'm not trying to sound ugly, but he was still taking care of yours. And I know you're saying he didn't have to, but yeah, actually he did. Once he brought him into his house, he did. So I honestly, I have to say, you gotta lay off on baby mama because baby daddy ain't doing his side. So that was money that could have contributed to your household, and it was not. You get what I'm saying? So I think as women, a lot of them are like, hey, you pay 1,000 or 800 or 700 or five. Hey, you can't ask for anything else. Or if you ask for something else, it has to be a minimum. No, because the thing is, when those kids come home to us, we don't say, hey, school, we only gonna pay a minimum of $100, of a max of $100, and that's it.
Right.
Whatever has to be taken care of, we have to take care of it.
Right.
So if your husband was paying 800 there, that's where a third, fourth job come in at. Because I know as a hustler, as a single mother,
Mhm.
I worked 2 jobs when I had to. My kids had needed clothes, I took care of that. Yeah, their dad was a bomb. Or let me scratch that out. Their dad was not in the picture. I can't call him a bomb. I can't call him anything because I had 2 wives. So that just made me look as foolish also. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So don't worry. I would tell women, don't worry about what's going on the other side. Just do your part. Because that child, yeah, most of the time they don't know nothing about no child support. They just know, hey, daddy, I need this, or mama, I need this. So a lot of women do bash and I'm not saying you're doing it, but at the same time, you kind of doing it. We can't continue to attack the other side just because. We just can't. If he pays child support, fine. If he want to do extra for his child, that's his child. Period. If I'm doing extra because he's taking care of that child, then hey, so be it. If I don't want to do that, then I leave. I mean, but that's my thought on it. Again, I didn't get child support. So, and I still allowed him, if you want to say that, to see his children. All that other stuff, like, hey, you pay 800, so you shouldn't do anything more, or you have to watch how much you do, or no, you can't buy those pair of shoes because. And I see a lot of females doing that. Yes. Mind your own business. Real talk. I get that you married that person, but you married the person knowing that he had someone on the outside.
Right.
And I wouldn't want him to regulate what me and my kids' dad. Don't regulate his. As long as he still take care of, don't regulate that, because that's where the problem come in at. And it becomes woman to woman. It started coming like, hey, look, she can such and such. It's not about that child. And stop saying it. A lot of women do that. It's not about that child. It's about that other girl. And you ain't finna pay for her nails to be done. I don't care where that money go. Do whatever you have to do for your quote unquote child. If it's for him, fine. If it's not, hey, karma take care of it. You know, I hear that too much. Mind your business. Mind your business. And I'm not saying, I'm just.
Right. We're not trying to be ugly.
Right.
It's just 2,000 everything. But I think it's a tough conversation to have on the Joe Lockett show because some people feel like our calling. I can't pronounce your name, man. Say it again. Ashika. Ashika, in your situation, you felt how you felt. You know what I mean? And that was what it was. But, I kind of see it a little bit different, and I'm walking on eggshells here because I don't want to judge or offend you because that was your situation. But I think it could have been handled a little bit differently, in my humble opinion. Is that fair?
It is. I mean, we can all agree to disagree.
Yes, ma'am.
I don't take offense very easily.
Okay.
I just happen to know other factors. I'm not getting into all the details, but
Right.
for the most part, he did help me with my children. And I appreciate my husband very dearly. We're still married, we're still together, we're still raising children.
Okay.
That being said, his daughter is an adult now, and she don't need, and she can have the relationship that she should have been given as a child with her dad. And I probably wouldn't feel as bad about any excess had I believed that he had gotten the better end of the stick and he wasn't just used for money.
Right. I understand that.
He was just always popular.
But here's the thing I have to say, Ashika, with women, right?
But it seems like sometimes as a mom, I feel like I'm just a pocketbook. I don't know.
But I want to say this. I love how women love their husbands and the way she feels. But I think sometimes women need to know, and again, don't take this the wrong way. You got to know your place. Yeah. When I was married, and my ex and her baby daddy would do things. I didn't agree, but I stepped back and shut my mouth. It wasn't my place. When after they had that conversation, whatever he didn't do, I said whether I wanted to participate in it or not, and that was up to me. I would fill the void if it needed to be. You know what I mean? But I didn't. There was a plethora of things, not always many, but there were some things that they decided to do. I was totally against. But because mom and daddy said that's what they wanted to do for their son, I was right there by their side and I supported them, even though I disagreed with it. I didn't have a say so. You know what I mean? So I think a lot of times as step parents, when we marry into a situation, we put ourselves in a situation for our spouses because sometimes we feel that we're being taken advantage of. But from when I was with it, I have to say that my ex-wife would have been taken advantage of because that was her choice. Because she made a choice and had a baby with that man before she met me. And it is my responsibility if something goes wrong to pick her up and keep it going. But other than that, regardless of how long it goes on, if it happens each and every time, that I have to kind of step back a little bit. Or if I got a problem with it, I'm gonna talk to him and say, hey, bro, how about we do this together and figure out a way? You know what I'm saying? If we are adults in these situations with these kids, and sometimes women don't want to hear it, or the men don't want to talk about it, or y'all ain't got to a point that it's not approachable. But sometimes you can sit down and say, hey, this is where we are. This is what we're doing. We need to sit down as a family unit because we're suffering over here. How can we make sure that this is accommodated over here, but also this is at my home is accommodated without the woman ego?
And that's the thing, and that's why I say it's most women.
Uh-huh.
It is.
Yeah.
Somebody's gonna be, and I will say this word, bitter in the situation.
Yes.
It's about being grown. It's about being grown.
Right.
And hey, we're not together anymore. I wasn't in the picture when you were with her.
Right.
We're getting married. We have a family, and you're also a part of our family.
Right.
You know, bringing that other parent in.
Mm-hmm.
Be grown because it can take. It really can happen. And the ones that are grown, it's really it's peaceful.
But it's not easy to do.
It's not easy
because you got to drop your ego. You got to go out in for the kids. A
lot of women, we are competitive by nature, so it's one of those where your household ain't gonna have more than mine. Where he over there, or where you ain't fit, because if your children had it, then mine gonna have it as well. You know what I'm saying? So it shouldn't even be there. Yeah,
I totally agree with you. Is there anything a secret more you want to add to the show? Because I want to hear from your point of view also. Go ahead.
That was pretty much it. Like, I just maybe a little bit change it to my circumstances, and I have a child, and my adopted child, he just was what it was. He didn't have his parents, period. Mm-hmm. But with my outside daughter, her father didn't participate, or when he did, the lack of the little that he did contribute, when he contributed, it helped. But my husband never complained. He never said what could and couldn't go on, what he needed to do, what I needed to do. He always stepped up and did whatever was necessary, but I tried to take the burden of that because she was mine. As I seen it, she was mine. And, I felt like the mother on the other side, he's contributing all that he can contribute, and she wouldn't have been happy, no way, of how much he gave, because she wanted the man, and she wanted the money, and she wanted it all. So
understandable.
And that goes back to what I said. Something's gonna be bitter.
Yeah.
Someone's gonna be bitter in the situation. I love the fact that, and most men are like this. He never bashed about where her daddy is, or I don't know if it's a daughter.
Where's the daughter?
Where is her daddy? Well, hey, we got other kids in this house, so he gonna do it. Well, why he ain't doing it? You know, and I know she's saying, well, I stepped up, but yeah, that's your place to step up. Your mom,
right?
When it comes to some situations, I think a lot of men don't know they have more rights than they think they do.
Yeah,
or,
we are scared in those situations.
Yeah. Right. When it gets to that point, hey, let's try joint custody. Or let's try, and I think she said they were in different states. Did she say it?
Yeah.
Okay, she did.
Okay. Hey, we need to take this back to court because, they did have kids together, right? So before, when he was put on child support, was it before or after your kids with him?
It was, because his daughter is older than our children together. she put him on like a year and a half after we got together, but before we had an actual child together. If that makes sense.
Yeah. So in situations like that, and if anyone else hear this, they can take that into consideration when you go to
Mhm.
court.
Right.
So yeah, that 800 may have been before.
Mhm.
Well, now the situation has changed and I have kids.
But see, the thing of it was she was actually like somewhat cheating the system because we came out of New York. She was from New York. I'm from New York. My husband's from New York.
Uh-huh.
Child support was over in New York.
Mhm.
She moved out of state to Maryland.
Mhm.
We and then in turn moved to Alabama. The amount was adjusted based on cost of living in Alabama.
Right.
What his salary was in Alabama versus New York.
Mhm.
She in turn moved from Georgia before it went into effect to from Maryland to Georgia. When she went to Georgia, she never contacted Maryland. She never contacted New York because she was getting New York based money
Mhm.
in Georgia off of his Alabama base salary.
Mhm.
But that's when he should have.
In New York.
But he could have taken her. He could have.
Taking her back to court.
Yeah.
Right.
So he could have done it.
She didn't want it to drop, so she kept getting the 800 plus whatever.
That's on him.
Yeah, I mean, it sounds like y'all had a legal court situation that it's going to take time, maybe be expensive, but probably needed to be done at that point in time.
It got resolved. He ended up stopped paying child support when she was like about 16 and a half, almost 17, because they were like, "Oh, you overpaid."
You paid up, so
By the judgment of what she should have received.
Okay.
Compared to what she was receiving, he had overpaid by years.
Okay, but so it balanced out though.
Which goes back to, but it goes back to that Carmen situation.
Yeah, you mean-
she's gonna get whatever, and that child was taken care of.
The child was taken care of in the midst of it, and at the end
And
of
you
it,
all still together.
and y'all still together.
Kids are
So
still
there
fine.
you go.
And I know it can be some serious.
It's not a great feeling to even talk about it, and I do appreciate you having the bravery to come on the show to talk about it today and tell your story. You know what I mean? Like I said, I'm not here to judge that it's your situation, but thank you for sharing it with us. We appreciate you. We love you.
Yeah, well, thank you.
Have a great day.
You too.
All right. All right, guys. Welcome back to the Joe Light Show. Thank you, Sheikah, for calling in. We appreciate her so much, man. It was basically going back to what I had said when I first started the show, Denise.
I don't know what you said when you first started.
Well, when I said,
Hey,
hey, what's up, Denise? Welcome to the show, baby.
Yeah,
You know,
introduce Miss Denise.
In this in the location undisclosed.
well, all I know is y'all don't have me come in like that. I have to not be here, knowing that I stay like 4 hours away.
Okay, but you be
Hey.
busy. You be doing things like next week. You be doing things.
I'll be here next week.
I thought you said you're going out of town.
That's the week after.
Okay, well, you be rolling. You know what I mean? So we just roll with you. You know what I'm saying? This show rolls with whatever.
I go home. I'm going
Okay, but
home.
what I tell people, what happens on this show?
I don't know.
This show's going to do what it does, and people come when they come.
That's not
We
my
love
point.
y'all.
That's not my point. Hey,
Hey,
nephew.
baby, how you doing? You look good over in that black. You
Hey,
in your
Miss Denise.
black dress,
Hey,
and her bare feet, and her sweet perfume. She's drinking a glass of
I
wine.
needed this.
What's going on, y'all? So Denise is in the building, nephew's in the building. We appreciate everybody coming in. We got a couple of topics on top. I'm gonna talk a little bit more here, but I got another topic we're gonna get into a little bit later. But I want to talk about it because, like I said, y'all see what I'm saying. There are women that feel that what a man is doing for their child over child support and home and suffering is a problem.
Get your look. I'll get you pregnant.
Uh-huh.
I'll pay child support. It is way. I'm serious. It's way easier.
Uh-huh.
It is better. I'll pay the child support.
Right.
Raising kids.
It's not easy.
And it's so expensive,
Mhm.
and not just the money, the time, mental, physical. Like I'm having to make sure I can't do this because I got to do this.
Mhm.
Let me just pay.
Hey, Sean.
Just let me pay child support.
Hey, thank y'all for hitting the like button. I appreciate you guys. We've been getting over 20,000 likes every single day. Thank you guys so much. We have got over 50 new followers on the show. Thank you guys for that. And we have got 5 new subscribers on TikTok. Thank you guys so much for that. All right, thanks for locking into the show. We're talking about right now, what do you do when you got these bonus kids? and you love somebody, but you know things are not going quite well. And it usually goes bad to these when it comes to finances. Usually things go hell in the handbag. And I'm going, like I said before, I'm gonna say this. When a man got a kid by another woman or other women, and he's paying child support plus, and home is suffering when you marry this new woman, she got a problem with that. And it becomes a problem because, as y'all noted, right, and heard, your wife know more about your baby mama situation than her own household.
Well, see, that's and this is just me because I kind of think differently. But
Okay.
First, if you know that this man have children, that should be a question because it is important.
Yes.
How much child support?
Yes.
How often do you see them? And if you think that you're going to have an issue with that, don't marry. And I'm just
Say that again.
I'm just being honest here because it causes issues in your
And
house.
if you're bringing your kids to the table,
Shut up.
you know what I'm saying?
But because
But no.
it's not, it's one of those, oh, well, I'm going to marry him and he's going to do this. No. When this man have kids, women, we know how we are.
Uh-huh.
Simple as that. We know how we are.
Mhm.
So you especially if she driving around in something, you driving in this.
Right.
That's how women think.
Right.
And no woman can say, oh no, we don't. Yes, the hell we do. Yes, we do.
Right.
So if you see that this man have kids,
Mhm.
and if he's paying child support, and I think in her case, he started paying child support a year after
2 years before.
after they got married. I thought she said a year and a half after they
Yeah,
got
maybe,
married.
maybe she did.
Then okay, she was bitter because he got married.
Right.
So that's a little icky. But if you know this man on child support, man, just continue to be boyfriend and girlfriend.
And can I say this to ladies? Don't think because you marry a man and you bring kids into a situation, right, that your kids are going to take precedence because they live in the house with y'all.
But honestly, when they stay in the house, they do get more.
They're going to get more.
Really do.
They're going to get more, but they're not going to take precedence over that man. But
they should not.
They should not take precedence over that man's kids.
I had a friend, and he allowed his now wife and her kids. Like his kids are like gone. They left. And these are little kids. Like it's bad. So I don't quite get why men allow women to come in and do that, and why women would even want to do that.
Because now, I'm gonna tell y'all, this is not an easy place for a man to be. And I tell men, we need to really think about what the hell we doing when we get ourselves in these situations.
Yeah.
We really do, right? Because you can love this woman, and that's your wife. But bruh, you got a kid. People ask me all the time, Joe, why you didn't have any more kids? If I'm not taking care of the kids that I already have, why the hell am I having more kids? Even with my wife. Let me say that again.
Kids aren't too.
No, but let me say this again. If I'm not taking care of the kids I have properly, even though I am married, why am I going to have kids with my now wife because she wants kids? That's the problem. Right? And that can become a problem for the woman that you with, because now a woman got a kid by you that she wants to have with you. It's my responsibility to make sure that I can take care of my kids, but also as a man, it's my responsibility to know if I'm not doing right by the 2 kids that I already have, I'd be a damn fool to bring another kid into the world.
Yeah, you're right.
You see what I'm saying? Now that may piss my wife off, that may make her upset, and it did. I understood that. But I stood, before we were saying stand on business, I stood on business at that point and said, no, I'm not bringing any more kids into the world. I'm not letting my 2 daughters see me over here taking care of another kid that I have brought into the world and I did not do for them. Now, y'all can say that's selfish as hell, that's bad as hell. It is what it is at the end of the day. But my ex had a son that was there. Now, like I said, if things would have got better, where he was there for his financial, and I was taking care of my kids and doing what I need to go do, yeah, I can move forward in my life. Did that put a hold on our life as far as that part was concerned? Yes, it did.
But did she know, or did you all not discuss?
We had that conversation
before you.
Yes, it changed later on in marriage when she decided, now I want a kid, right? Not knocking her. It's her prerogative to be able to change. She was my wife at that point in time. I got what she was saying, right? You have an epiphany. You feel this and you want this. And your body, maternal, whatever you're saying that you want another child. I got that. But I still haven't reached the point with my kids, right? I hadn't spent the time with my kids. You know what I'm saying? This is a true story for me. One day I'm in the gym working out, Denise. I get a text message, right? It's from my daughter, my oldest daughter. In so many words, she's saying, she sent me a picture. Who is this? Right? She sent me a picture. And I looked at the picture and I'm like, how the hell she get this picture? Right? And it was a picture of me, my stepson, and my wife, right? And her thing was, she said, you got another son? Right? I'm caught off guard. Completely caught the hell off guard. Like, what the hell, right? And then I'm saying, no, that's not my son. That's my wife's son. He's my stepson. I had to stop what I'm doing, go through social media, find his dad, take a picture with him and his dad and her, and show her, like, this is not my son. I did not go have another child with another woman. Now imagine if I would have had another child with another woman and my child saw this picture off of social media and she's saying, you ain't did what you got to do, we still love you, but here you is taking care of a whole nother child. Now, maybe some of y'all women don't care about that. Some people say, you know, it is what it is. No, it's not. If you're a father, if you're a mother, you're a father and a mother first before you get married. Now, you need to have that conversation with your wife and your husband, but me and mine, we had that. We had that conversation. Now, I ain't gonna tell y'all the other part of how she got the picture. It's a whole nother different story. I'll tell you that after the show. But yeah, that part of that, but at the end of the day, still, regardless of the situation, I was clean when it comes to that. I've always been up in front and honest with my daughters. So when she saw it and I showed her, it took the temperature completely. Okay, Dad, I understand.
See, I'm a grown woman,
Uh-huh.
and my dad and his wife and his bonus son, they took a family picture
Uh-huh.
a few years ago.
Mhm.
Me and my siblings we felt some type of way about it. Now, let's clear this up. My father has always been in our life. You know, my mom and dad were married 21 years, yada, yada. But I felt some type of way. My sisters and my brothers felt some type of way.
Mhm.
We weren't invited. You
Right.
know, it's not that we don't talk to them. We
Right.
you know, we do things.
Right.
Why weren't we invited? So kids, and I'm a grown woman thinking this, or
Yeah.
we're grown. All his kids are grown.
Right.
If we're thinking like this at this age, it has nothing to do with money.
Right.
It's simply, wait a minute, what is this?
Mm-hmm.
So I can only imagine your girls, and they are gorgeous, y'all. He has some beautiful daughters. But I can only imagine, you know, I don't know. I like when I was with Chris, he has two, I had three. And my baby boy, that he considers that his dad, you know, what my kids do, especially my baby boy. And we would do things, and I would always ask, hey, are the kids gonna come in town? You know, because I wanted, you know, include them in it.
Right.
Their mom, we were fine. It was a really nice set. It was great. However, once he put out there that we were getting married,
everything changed.
Now all of a sudden, it was a problem. And his thing was, no, I'm marrying you. You know what I'm saying? No, she can do this. Those kids know I love them. They're always, you know, I'm always including them.
Right.
And we didn't. But she was so upset about it that she told her kids that I tried to kill their father, which I never tried to kill him. You know, and it turned them against me. So that's why there's a lot of bitter female things going on when it comes to that. Oh, you marrying her?
Yeah.
So I don't know. I just think we need to work on it. We do. We really need to work on stuff like that.
And ladies, like I said, y'all, men, I haven't heard any stories myself personally, but I'm sure men are petty. But I know a lot of women have a problem when they marry a man. They think that when they marry the man that they're going to control how you run the household when it comes to their kids.
But how? But my question to men: why? 75% of the men do. Why?
Why?
why do you all allow that
The
woman
reason why we
to
capitulate,
control?
the reason why we capitulate to the woman, right? A lot of times, and then men, right? Number one is you love this woman and you want to keep your house happy. And sometimes, the baby mama has given you so much of a problem, right? That as a man, out of sight, out of mind. It is bad to say that. Let me say that again. It is very hard to say what I'm saying. But out of sight, out of mind, and being present, a man have a way of tunnel vision and blocking out what he don't want to pay attention to. Not that he don't care, but he's taking care of his household. Like for me, my kids lived in Japan. So I wasn't able to do. I lived here in America. I wasn't able to do what I needed to go do for them. I had to take care of home first. So when things were needed for them, I was not able always to send or do what they need to go do. It came a time when the mama said, "The hell with you, I'm just gonna do it myself." Right?
Well,
And she stopped asking.
we have no choice.
Right, that's what I'm saying. She had no choice. But the one thing I can say about my baby's mother, love her to death to this day. She never badmouthed me. I had this conversation, this is no lie, my hands to God right now. I had the conversation with my daughter Sunday night. I said, "Baby girl, I'm going to apologize to you again for what I did. I'm sorry." And she's like, "Daddy, what did you do?" And I told her, I said, that was a pair of Jordans you wanted one time, and I wasn't able to buy them for you, and other things that I wasn't able to do. Some things she's like, "Dad, Mama told us that you left Japan and you had to go live a life and figure things out in America, and things was tough for you. And we understood that." She said, "I can't miss what was not there." She said, "But I love you because you was my dad." No, and I'm gonna say this, I don't usually cuss on this show, but no issue, y'all. That's what my daughter told me. I'm sitting there almost, in tears. My daughter's 21 years old. And she's saying this to me like, "Dad, I love you. You're good. You've always been there for me. You've been my heart. And when I wanted to talk to you, whatever, you made time to talk to me. You never complained about anything." My ex-wife used to always tell me that. I never believed it because I wasn't financially able to do what I wanted to go do. And as a man, you sit there and you say, your kids are going to hate you. I already built up my tolerance to say, if they never talk to me again, I will understand. I was okay with it because I knew what I did. I never, on this show and on whatever I've been, I've never hid away from what I didn't do for my kids. I never have done that because too many times being men to say, I took care of my kids, they didn't do a damn thing. No hell, Joe Lockett didn't. I am here by the grace of God with my kids. My daughter's coming in September. They're coming here to America for the first time because of the grace of God, because they had a damn good mama that didn't badmouth me, that did what she had to go do. So when God put me in position, she don't know this, and she can't hear this, but she don't know this. When God put me in position, I'm taking care for that woman for the rest of my life. I don't care who I'm married to. I'm gonna make sure she's good. Because of what she did for our daughters, she deserved everything. When I get good, she gonna get good. She don't know this, but when God bless me with this platform and the money that's coming in, I'm paying off everything so she can retire early. Ain't got nothing to do with love because I ain't seen a woman in over 20 some years. Ain't got nothing to do with that. But because of what that woman did for Joe Lockett and raised our daughters, she deserves to be retired early. She would deserve to have her life taken care of because why? She did that for me. And the way I did that woman, she should have made me the bottom. I ain't even gonna sit here and lie. I didn't do her right. I messed that woman over. I can sit here and say that I was not right for what I did to her. But she was a woman that stood up and said, "I'm gonna raise my kids and they're gonna know their father." So what I'm telling y'all is women can be really good. Women can. And men can be really bad and things can get really good in situations later on. And I'm gonna tell y'all fellas, man, if you done messed up with your child, if you listen to my show, please share this up with the fellas. You done messed up with your child, it's never too late, bro. Let me tell y'all, man, please listen to me. If you done messed up with your child, you a man. I don't care if you and the baby mama never talk and the kid don't want to talk to you. Just always make sure they know the door is open for them. Make sure you put yourself in position to be able to make sure that you can help them now That's all I'm telling y'all, man. I am not supposed to be here with my kids. If it wasn't for their mother, if it wasn't for their mom, and this is a Japanese woman, but if it wasn't for her mom, their mom, listen, man, me and my daughters would not have. She could have cut off everything. Okay, all communication. She could have told me I don't exist. She gave her my telephone number. She gave her my address. She gave her a way to contact me. She stopped talking to me. I understood why. That was my fault. But she never, Denise, she never took communication away from my daughters to be able to reach out to me. I'm telling y'all, ladies, is it about y'all or is it about them kids?
A woman's gonna quickly say, "Oh, it's about my kids," but they make it about themselves,
Man,
and that's what the issue is.
listen, like I said, when God continues to bless me, right, the people in my life that have been there for me on a couple of occasions, some things, and I've already talked to them, they know how I get down. When this windfall happens for your boy, I'm taking care of you people, man. I'm gonna make sure their debts, everything is paid up. That's my word to God, because like I said, the blessings that I've been given during my struggle to get here to build a legacy for our family and for generations to come. A lot of people put bricks in place for my ass and held them in place for me. Well, I ain't gonna say a lot of people. Let me say a few people. Let me be honest. A few people put some bricks that was foundational that I didn't realize they were doing to make sure that once I got everything good, that was gonna be, it was there for me. I ain't gonna call the baby mama name, but my baby mama was one of those people that put bricks in place to make sure my daughters were going to be there when this dream of mine was that I'm building, this legacy for them is actually going to be there. And if any woman ever gets with me, I'll do damn what you say, but you got to understand, I'm taking care of her.
I hope my kids dad hear you, because I hope you take it.
No, but I'm just saying, because when a woman,
I get what
but
you're saying.
when a woman take care of your kids and your kids still got a relationship with you, man, you owe that woman everything.
So I know for me, I never bashed my kid's dad. That's why I had to correct it on here, because I had to play a part in it too. You know,
right?
And at the end of the day, what's the point of complaining? I tell people, because people say you made it look so easy. It was God,
right?
You know, taking care of 4 people in that house and no child support. He didn't even come pick him up, and I always kept the door open for him.
Right.
Anytime he said he wanted to see him, I would say okay. A lot of ladies used to say, "Oh, you crazy? He ain't paying child support. I want to let him see it." He don't have to pay to see his kids. Now, him not showing up, I allowed my children to see that. The reason why is because I never wanted them to feel like I had them thinking something that, you know, how some dads will come in and say, "Well, your mama did," or no.
Right.
When he wanted me to meet him in Georgia with the kids, I did. Did he show up? He did not show up. I allowed that stuff. So now, well, about 3 years ago, he asked me, could I help him build a relationship with his children? And I told him no. And it's not because, oh, well, you're being petty. No, I allowed them to see everything that you did. That was I never said anything.
Right.
So now they're grown. That's for you to do.
Yeah, you gotta do it now.
You have to do that.
Yeah.
I never asked, and I remember this boy, but let me correct it, because he did do something. He bought a pack of Pampers and a pack of Pull-ups for Christy. She was, So I decided that no, he didn't do anything. But if he wanted to see, like, hey, can you tell the kids to call me? Okay.
And can I say this to women? Sometimes, and I'm not taking up for men because y'all done heard my story, because I'm open and transparent about that. Sometimes men have kids, they get themselves in situations, they do things that they didn't think all the way through, and they're not able to handle their responsibilities in the meantime, and the woman have to find a way to do that. And a man gets out. He gets an out. He does. It's up to the man when you, and I'm not going to say you made a mistake, but when you have done something in life, you have to figure out how you're going to make it right as a man. That's not the easiest thing to do, bro. It's not. And move on with your life and still be happy. And there's a rocky, bumpy place. But one thing I'm going to tell everybody, if you don't clean up your closet is going to burst open one day and fall out on you.
I just don't know how guys can have children here. Like, anyone can have kids and just, it's like they don't exist.
Because, like I told you, we can compartmentalize.
Goodness.
No, what women don't understand about a man, I can forget you when I walk out the door. I can cut off my heart.
Your children.
If you don't have a connection with, if you don't have a connection with your child, you haven't seen your child, right? It's listen, I don't know how a man does it, but I can tell you, I never did it for my kids. But when I went to Desert Storm, I went to war, I forgot about everybody.
Well, don't they train you all to do that?
It-
I just know guys
no,
I
but,
dated,
but what I'm
it's
saying, no,
like they-
but it's the mindset that you go into that nobody else exists. You know what I'm saying? And I can't explain what it is, but it's a switch that a man has, right? That I'm now in protection mode. I can't worry about, and some men say, the child, my family. They switch it off. It's a cold-hearted button that all men have, and they can turn that thing on. And once they turn it on, sometimes men don't know how to. Once they turn it off, they don't know how to turn it back on. They don't, and until they get older, they soften up and they realize what the hell they done. You know what I'm saying? And then it becomes a way too late at that point. Don't ask me, and I'm not making an excuse for men. I'm just telling you what it is, ladies. I'm not making an excuse, but that's the way men operate. That's the way our minds are. That's the way our hearts are. We can be cold
I
as
can't really
hell.
say just men. I can't say that. I can't say. I guess for me, I was that person
Okay.
before I became sensitive 10 years ago.
Okay.
I can turn you off and like really turn you off. Like my feeling, nothing was there.
Mm-hmm.
So I can't really say men. I cannot, but you know me. I don't ever say all men or all women.
Right.
So I don't think that's necessarily just men. Because you have some moms out here who they can push them out.
Right.
And
And
have
I
no
think,
feeling.
and I see some women on social media saying that women can do the same thing.
Yeah.
I do believe women can. I'm not a woman though. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not.
I'm just speaking
Yeah,
for one.
no, you speaking for the women because I can only speak for when women say, "How can he not do this?" and "How can he not do?" I'm telling you.
And that is a question that, as a female, I'm asking because you do have, of course, more men than women who's not in their kids' life, and a lot of times it is because of the child's mother who's pushing them out. Like some don't even tell them that the child exists.
Yeah.
So I can't put all of that on a man, but there are more men than women who will just.
But can I say this to women? Y'all got to be careful who the hell you having kids with.
Well, and I knew you were going to go there. That's the same for men. Because you got some women out
You
here.
got to be careful who you having kids with.
You have to be careful who you sleep with. Because I don't think it's more people than other where it's, oh, I'm laying down to have a child with you. And I know they say, hey, if you laying down, you have to put it in your head. No. I did not. I can't be picking my kid's dad. I mean, I got pregnant my first time, unfortunately.
Right.
So I didn't pick it to be my kid's dad. It happened, and I knew it could possibly happen.
Right.
But we don't think when we are with someone, and we don't see what we see after the fact. So when we're saying you have to watch who you have your kids with, when at that moment it's like saying watching you marry.
Yeah.
Last time I checked, a lot of people they divorcing real quick, and it's that I love you to the I'm gonna take your all the way through. Yeah. So things change. We can't necessarily watch who we do what with. I just say, I don't know.
I'm gonna say this.
I can't say.
Women, be careful. If a man got kids and he's not taking care of those, and you're not married to him, you shouldn't be having kids with him.
You shouldn't want to date him because he shows how responsible he is.
But this is what women do. They think that, they were stupid. I got him. He's gonna be here with me, so I'm gonna do such and such. Again,
that's some ignorant thinking, and I'm saying it.
And men, y'all, we do the same thing. Now, the thing I don't understand about men is the men that know damn good and well that they're not going to be with her, but you decide to shoot up the club. I don't get that.
I got a problem.
I don't understand. I don't understand the dudes that do that. You know what I'm saying? I don't understand, bro. If you know for a fact that she is the jump off, right? But you still shooting up the club. I don't. That rationalization with me, I can't say nothing for those cats because I don't understand.
It's just straight ignorant.
No, because I don't get it, bro.
You all these kids around here, and you just shooting it up.
You know what I'm saying? You're in there freewheeling in the club, bro, and you know what she is to you. That one there, still, I don't understand the mindset there. You know what I'm saying? What you're doing, and men do that on multiple occasions with different women, and sometimes they leave kids behind.
Well, my kids, they have 6 kids.
Mm-hmm.
same ages of, we just didn't know about the other. So I guess I'm just having fun.
And Emma Baker said her kid that started off as a deadbeat, but now he's growing. He got a better job, and he in his kid's life. Can I say this to ladies? Just because a man is not taking care of his kids financially doesn't make him a deadbeat. It means he's a man that can't take care of his kids financially right now. There's a difference, ladies. I think we throw that word around very loosely.
We really do.
You know what I'm saying? That because you're not getting what you want from him because you're struggling, and we get it. But that man, there are men out there that want to do better and don't know how.
There are men out there who want to do and it's
Can't.
thrown out as saying they're a deadbeat,
Yeah.
but they really aren't.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I don't like stuff like that. Or because they don't do what you want them to do,
Mm-hmm.
then you call them everything under the sun. I have a huge problem.
And this is what I tell men. Don't move on with a whole nother life if you're not taking care of the life that you already had. Let me say that again. Don't move on with a whole nother life if you can't take care of the life that you already had. You know what I'm saying? Because you're going to run into problems. You're going to have issues. I know I got to live my life. I got to live, but you can't really live your life, bro, if you got your life or 2 or 3 out there that you ain't even begin to take care of. You did that. I'm speaking from experience on this one. You did that. Did nobody make you go do that? You enjoyed the moment. This was the result behind it. You did that. Now, how are you going to go on with somebody else and start taking care of a whole nother family, and you're not taking care of what you have done prior to?
My only advice is just stop having all these kids. Like, honestly, just stop having them. If you're gonna have them, take care of your kid. If you can't do it financially, because again, I had daddy in my life, and it was 5 of us, and he took care of us. We didn't have it like that.
Right.
So you don't have to be a millionaire or be rich or have my stuff together. Mamas have to do it.
Right.
I didn't have my stuff together, but I still had to take care of it. So,
but you know something? I think it's number one. When men are dealing with this and women are dealing with this, and they got other, let's say the baby mama got a boyfriend, he got a girlfriend. We need to try to learn how to get past our ego, our embarrassment, and sit down and talk with our baby mama and our baby daddy to figure out, regardless of who we're with, how we're going to fare within our relationships, but take care of our kid that we do have together. And that's always, it may not be, financially, because what happens I see is if you got a new car, but my kid ain't got this. If you got your hair done, and I gave you this, you see what I'm saying? It's always people are, they're cherry picking your life apart. And I think, and this is tough to do what I'm saying, but if you got kids with somebody, you can't be on social media looking at every little thing they do, every little trip they take. You know what I'm saying? And then coming back looking at what they didn't pay in child support or what they should be paying, or it becomes.
They quick to do that. Oh, he got a new job.
Exactly.
Oh, he got a woman now. Oh, she got big. We finna go back to court.
Right. Her hair is done, or they see you on the picture with her kids and y'all on the trip together. How do y'all know she didn't pay for that trip?
Or he didn't ask. Most of the time he'll ask, and this is close to home. They'll ask, hey, I want to get him to go on this trip.
Right.
And you throw up every excuse in the world, but then when you see the pictures,
right,
then you telling people, oh, he can take care of him, but he's trying to get his child.
Right.
So I don't know. It's just,
and then some women don't want their kid, y'all kid around the other girl. You know what I'm saying? You don't want them on the trip because you're not going.
Help them kids. They ain't gotta go. Bye.
Wow. Wow.
I got a shirt to say that.
What's up, Rachel? Rachel jumped off TikTok and jumped on Facebook. I see you, Rachel. How you doing, baby girl? As long as she's good to my kids, we good.
That's what I'm saying. Hey,
but that's what a few women.
That's a mature woman.
That's a mature woman.
For me, hey, I want to do such and such. You think you can get the kid? Yeah, hey, we can do that. I promise you. Me and my, well, of course, we were young, so me and my kids, one of their sisters' mom,
Mm.
man, I was like, hey, look, girl, his birthday, you gonna come help me decorate? I mean, we
Right.
do that now. Now, when we were younger,
Mhm.
of course, it's who are you? The fight we had nothing to do with him. It had to do with what she said to
Right.
me. But we've matured. That
Right.
girl would do anything for my kids, and I would do anything for hers.
Right.
We're a family. End of the day, we're there. I hate to hear people say, "Well, you don't have to deal with her or wait till after she turned 19." And then no. Your mama and daddy for the rest of their child's life. I don't care how old they are, I don't care how young they are. At 40, 30 years old, you're still that child's parent.
I got Emma Baker and Miss Hanson here, and they agree with you wholeheartedly. If you're not planning on being a stepmom or a stepdad, like right now, I don't talk to my stepson, right? He got his dad in his life and he got his new dad in his life. But he does know through back channels, if he ever needs me, I'm here. I'm not going to go force myself in a situation.
Right.
He don't need me. But if I see my stepson out there and he's still my stepson to the end of time, ever need anything, I got you, homie. You know what I'm saying? I don't care. You got to do what you got to do now because that's your present. I'm your past. I don't have a place there now. I'm not looking for you to call me and thank me. No, I did what I had did because at that time, I was the one that was there and you were my son. You will always be my son. But sometimes you got to realize it's time for you to step back now. There are other men in that role. He's very blessed that he got so many men that's in his life. His real father, his new stepfather in his life. That's a blessing. You know what I'm saying? And you got your old stepfather that's saying that, bro, you good. His grandmama is, man, when I say that young man, and he deserves all of it. He's that kind of kid. Smart. When I heard I'm in Alabama doing this thing, man, very, very proud of him. Wishing him nothing but the best. Wishing that whole family nothing but the best. My time has passed, but what I'm saying is, if you're grown and mature, you have to understand your role, your place, and your season. Let's say that again. If you're grown and mature, you got to understand your role, your place, and your season. It ain't no time to be bitter about what somebody did. Whatever you and your ex went through, that's between y'all. But the kids didn't have a damn thing to do with that.
Nothing to do.
Please believe what the hell I just said. Whatever you and your ex went through, don't have anything to do with them kids. When it was your turn and you was in there and you was on the team, you got to do with them kids.
Well, I have to say this too. If dad and mom have issues, you have nothing to do with that.
Yeah.
So don't be upset with her or dislike her for something you don't even know the whole story. And even if you did, which is not your business,
right? Respect
her position regardless.
Yes.
Respect it regardless.
I totally agree. And you know something? We've been talking. You know who's been really patient? Nephew.
Oh, I forgot about that one.
Wow.
I'm sorry.
Which is crazy, right? I'm just gonna let y'all cook.
I'm sorry, nephew.
Nah. I forgot my point. I'm just listening at this point.
No, bro. You got the flow, man. You know me and the
well,
and
I will say you don't have any children right now.
But
I ain't even gonna speak on it either.
So all I know is, bring that girl over here to my house. Let me check her out before you even think about
it. All right, but nephew, you've been very quiet, man, for about the last hour and a half, bro. The floor is yours. Go ahead.
Nah, but as far as with me, my only thing about it is, and that's to everybody's own relationship with a significant other, baby mamas, baby daddies, and their kids. You feel me? Like for mine's to hear some of the stuff, it's kind of like foreign to me because my stepmom always been cool. You feel me? At least from what they've shown me from the kids' point of view. Now, whatever may have happened between them three, I don't know. They never put that in the forefront, and they never made that a problem. You feel me? And I know those times that my dad probably did have to overpay for me with the child support, and it came out of her pocket. You know what I mean? But she never treated me any different. I was definitely still one of her kids. You feel me? And as far as with brothers and sisters, if they saw me in a better predicament or whatever it is, they just understood that was just me over there with my mama. they didn't take that to
Mm.
heart, which, you know what I mean? I thank them for that too, because a lot of folks
Mm.
do from me. And that's why I'm like, that's why I leave most folks' situations kind of be, because I
Mm.
can't always identify with it all the way, because my stepmom, most of her family is my predicament. So all of them are pretty much used to other people being added to what they call a very, very big and mixed family. You feel me?
Mm.
And
Mm.
she was accepting of me from day one.
Mm.
My
You
mom's
feel me?
side, like,
Mm.
And then
it's-
as far as, oh, go ahead, Miss Denise.
go ahead. I just have to agree. That's how my folks are. You know,
Yeah.
even after the new wife come in, and you know what, they're still part of our family. We don't do, we never did in-laws like that, and it's kids that damn, they fifth wife. You know what I'm saying? Like, we
Yeah.
just don't,
Yeah.
we don't get that.
Right.
But it's about being mature and respectful.
That we don't even, yeah, we don't even use I step anything. You feel me? If I'm over there,
Yeah.
that is mama, until my mama is around, then it's my civvy. You feel me? Or from with
Yeah.
my brothers and sisters, is my brothers and sisters. My mama told her
Right.
when, because my mom was in like a real bad car accident, and she didn't know if she was on either first make it, and two,
Mhm.
have the quality of life to really give me. So she told
Mhm.
she told my daddy to tell her that if I don't make it through whatever it is I got to go through, I want her to be the mama of my kid, because she saw just how much she cared for me and how much she
Wow.
did for me from day one. She's like, I'd never take that away.
Absolute queen.
Wow.
Absolutely.
All right, guys. It's 30. It was 18 minutes after that. I would thank you guys for locking into the Joe Lock Show. That's another topic on the table that we want to get into before the show is over with today. Do y'all know who Oprah Winfrey is? Gayle King.
Happy belated
Gayle
Oprah.
King, happy birthday, Oprah. There was a conversation that was happening. Gayle King went on to a podcast called The Pivot. And I don't know why she dropped this information. I like Gayle.
I like her too, and I promise y'all that lady is built like a bad mama. And
She look like you.
She has a good. I mean, that lady's fine.
She's fine. I mean, she was 60.
Her body is fine.
Yeah, she good to go.
But Michelle, she built good.
But she had a conversation, and
I'm just
I don't know
surprised
if y'all have. She was on exactly, but they got her. They got her, and she was on the pivot, and she had this conversation. It
surprised me too when I read it. Like when I was reading, I said, "Ooh."
Well, without any further ado, I'm gonna play what she had to say. We're gonna talk about it right here on the Joe Lockett Show. It's 19 minutes after the hour. This part of the show brought to you by Sea Spray by Tamisha. Thank you guys for locking in so much. And also, before we go to this clip, I want to tell you guys, come Thursday, if you're in Birmingham, Alabama, make sure you go down to Uptown Jazz, Slip and Slide with Ebony Steele. She's going to be there from 5 to 10. The first 20 people get in free. After that, you got to pay $10. Slip and Slide with the one and only Ebony Steele in Uptown. And also, if you guys are going to be voting, make sure you vote. If you're in District 57, vote for my man, the Constable Abdullah Al-Wahid. Give him a look. That's our boy. Make sure you look at him at District 57. Look at him on the ticket, because that's my boy. That's who I'll be voting for. All right, here's the clip from the one and only Gayle King. This is what she had to say on the pivot. That's the wrong one? But
I went on today and I was really excited, very excited about it. We had gone out maybe 2 months, and then he said he really needed to talk to me. Sure, what is it? Do you think you could lend me $4,000? And I'm like, oh God.
You jumped out with 4,000 out the gate?
I know. It's so much out the water. You know what Oprah said? God, I would have felt better if he had said 40,000.
One of your purse.
Because here's somebody who was making, 6 figures, successful. And when I said, could I ask what it's for? He said, yeah, it was for a child support issue and to pay a payment on some furniture. This was Sunday. And he said, I promise I'll pay you back by Thursday. And he did pay me back on Thursday. but I didn't feel the same. But he did, you know, to his credit, pay me back on Thursday. But it just changed the relationship for me. It changed the relationship for me. You know, I went on.
All right, guys, that was Gail King on the pivot with Ryan Clark and his crew. And, you know, Gail King had this guy, Dave, making six figures, and he ran a little tight. He asked her for 4,000. She said she didn't see him the same way after that. It's a Joe Liker show. Denise, nephew Cliff is in the building. We got people on Spotify. We got people on YouTube, Facebook, TikTok. Let's get into it.
Shouldn't have told her nothing.
That my dad was on here.
Huh?
Shout out to my dad.
Hey, Daddy. What's up?
Y'all know I gotta watch what I say.
He been listening the whole time. But nephew, what you say, bro?
Shouldn't have told her nothing. Shouldn't have told her not one thing.
I asked my nail tech, and she.
They were dating, Aquawoman. They were dating.
When I asked her, I said, "I don't think I can see." She said, "No, I would not look at him the same." So that's every.
Okay.
If you ask me, okay, so I know that men, you know, y'all have a certain level. You know, we look at y'all a certain way. A lot of men, like my ex, will not ask for money. Will not ask to borrow money.
Right.
It's not, as they say, your place to do that. I'm a man. You know,
Right.
my pride.
Right.
And for him, I said, "Baby, we together. You know, you need it. We're gonna do this."
Right.
He just did not. That just wasn't how he rolled.
Right.
Well, I had a person to ask me this actually in 2022, and I was really feeling him, and everything was cool until he asked me that. And I don't know what had happened was I didn't know that boy the same at all. It was like, like I didn't. A man, you're looked at as a provider. So when you're, and no, I can't mess with you if you ask me to borrow money.
Okay.
Yeah, now we together, and I said, "Hey, babe," like we really like gonna get, you know, "Hey, babe," like okay. Now my boys is different, but if I'm dating you or if I'm conversing with you on a level of, don't ask to borrow money from me, because I look at it as if he asking me, I'm looking at him as that provider. You know, I can't look at you. I cannot.
Okay. And she was dating him, by the way. You know. Go ahead, nephew.
Yeah.
Go ahead, nephew. I put my point in. Go ahead, nephew.
Man, this is why I struggle on the street before I ask my partner anything. We'll go starving before I ask her anything. Just for that right there, I already know what it is. And Miss Denise ain't the only person that happened to. You feel me? Okay. Even the good ones feel like that. So I people, I think we said this the other day, bro. I'm not gonna do that because I already know the connotation is gonna be behind it. Even if I gave you the money back, just like how Gail said, it's the fact you did, and you will never live that down. So for me, I'm not finna want anything from you that I can't get myself. And if I do get it, you're not gonna be an option.
Okay.
You know, when we had a show, we were talking about men crying and how you don't need to cry in front of your girl. And I said, no, I prefer men cry to me. Not every day. I don't even prefer a woman to call me and cry every day. But this right here, I want you to cry, but I don't want you to come and ask me for no money. Okay. I just don't look providable. That's not even a word. Okay. Providable.
So I hear what you're saying. I heard what Auntie Gail said. I respect it. But this is what I'm gonna say to women. How the hell y'all think y'all look for the ones that when we're dating you, and the first thing your ass come do is ask her for some money?
Because we look at you.
No, I'm not the provider though. You're dating. No. I'm getting down about that. No, but hold on. But what y'all don't understand is, can I speak now?
Go.
Okay. We look at y'all a certain way too. No, because I'm not your provider when I'm dating you. But you're all of a sudden asking me to take care of stuff that you done messed up, or you don't want to pay for yourself, or you can't afford. I look at you a certain way because right now when you're asking me to take care, your bills,
See, I don't ask men to pay my bills.
but I'm talking about the women that do. Your hair, your nails. I'm not your husband. So now, because listen, hold on. Men look at women a certain way, especially when they jump out the box and ask you immediately for money. As a man that's dating a woman, when she immediately jump and say, "I'm going to pay you back,"
I ain't paying you.
okay.
But I don't pay for money.
But what
They
I'm
don't even
saying
say that.
but this is what I'm saying. Men should not, if you ain't my wife, it ain't my job to give you a damn thing for your bill.
It's not your job, but we spoke of this before. See, y'all have this, you're not my wife. Well, it don't take your wife. The person should have to be your wife to want to do whatever you want to do.
I don't need to do that for you. I want to make sure we good. I'm taking care of all the stuff that we do together. Your bills is not my boyfriend's responsibility. Your wants is not a boyfriend's responsibility.
So as we spoke before, and I said, and I know this is not, it's different levels because take that back because I heard that your body is not important anymore. But if I share my body with you, and I know how
I'll share my body with you.
Hold
Your
on.
body ain't currency.
I'm sharing my body.
I feel that should be.
So you're a prostitute?
Well, yeah.
No.
Let me pay for the pool. No, but I'd rather for you to tell me the price for the pool nanny than for me to give you money for your
No,
bill.
but what you're saying is, again, bills, no. But when we do look at men as, and the world, we will say that because what do they say? Head of house. So you don't want to go, if you're married to that woman, you don't want that woman to ask her family for that because you're supposed to be
If I'm your husband,
okay.
yes.
Okay, but as my boyfriend,
No.
It's weird for me because I don't ask men for money.
But what I'm saying is,
anybody I'm dating,
yeah,
I don't. That was
okay.
Chris's issue. I would not ask him.
Okay.
But my thing is also this: you're paying for what we do.
For what?
So what? What?
We're paying for what you do for what?
No, you said I'll pay for everything that we do.
Yeah.
You know, I said, right.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna dress up and I'm gonna go wherever we're going.
Okay.
But as far as coming back to my home, was you step foot into my house? That's
Okay.
the air unit
Okay.
or whatever.
We'll go to my house.
That's the mortgage.
We'll go to my house. We'll go to my house. We're cool.
And pick me up on your gas.
Okay, we can do that. I can do that. That's cool.
You pay for it.
That's cool. That's cool. I got everything I need over here. But your bills and your problems and your hair and your car breaking down ain't got a damn thing to do with me if you ain't my wife.
So if you are dating someone, she's not your wife, this is your girlfriend.
Yeah.
Her car breaks down. You're gonna tell me that that's not your responsibility.
What?
Or you're
Hold on. If my car breaks down and I'm dating you, and I ask you for money to help me,
before we date.
Hold on. No. But I'm dating you. Okay. That's my question.
Mm-hmm.
Your man is dating you. His car break down. He asks you for money to help him. You help him, but you're gonna look at him different, right?
All the way.
Hold on. Stop it. My car break down. I'm in the tights. You don't look at me different, but I'm not gonna look at your ass differently, right? It's what you're saying.
We'll be right back, y'all.
All right.
Okay, but in this case, I'll just stop. He asked for $4,000. Did she say on a Sunday?
I'll play the clip for y'all.
I think it was a Sunday.
Here's the clip again for the people just tuning in.
Dayton, I was really excited, very excited about it. We had gone out maybe 2 months, and then he said he really needed to talk to me. Sure, what is it? Do you think you could lend me $4,000? I'm like, oh God.
He jumped out with 4,000 out the gate.
I know. It's so
Didn't tell him what?
You know what Oprah said? Yeah, it felt better if he had said 40,000.
It's in your purse.
Because here's somebody who was making, 6 figures, successful. And when I said, could I ask what it's for? He said, yeah, it was for a child support issue and to pay a payment on some furniture. This was Sunday, and he said, I promise I'll pay you back by Thursday. And he did pay me back on Thursday, but I didn't feel the same. But he did, to his credit, pay me back on Thursday. But it just changed the relationship for me. It changed the relationship for me.
So I'll say this:
I
when a
promise you
woman
I'll
comes,
lie.
that was 2 weeks, 2 months.
Mm.
You actually said it yourself.
Mm.
Coming out, and they
Coming
say,
out the gate.
coming out the gate. You're
Yeah.
asking for something.
Yeah.
You don't look at a woman
The
the same.
same. Thank
So
you.
it's the same thing.
Yeah.
2 months, and then it's child support. So that right there shows, ooh, how responsible are you?
Mhm.
How responsible are
Keep
you?
talking. Keep talking.
Mind your business. Mind your business, Joe. 'Cause
No, keep talking.
girl,
No, how responsible are you?
No.
Go ahead.
for me, for me, 'cause
Uh-huh.
I don't know how to estimate for that.
Yeah.
Because Mr. I always taught when you ask something from a man, expect something,
Yeah.
It's very, very challenging
Yeah,
for me to ask
challenging.
a guy for anything.
Mhm.
But I'm gonna assume other women
Yeah.
do. The back, hey, I need my nails done. I have no problem with it.
Uh-huh.
You know, I have 2 boys, cousins, y'all. I do have an issue. Handle your own business.
Yeah.
Be responsible, handle your own business. Because if you don't, from a man, because it's the same,
Yeah.
you coming out the back.
Right off
It's
the bat.
just like, honestly, a woman get turned off when the man asks for a picture or sex.
And they should. But women don't understand. We get turned off real quick when you're asking us within a 60-day or 90-day period for anything financial. Because what we're looking at is you're looking, this is what I feel. If a woman asks me for anything financial in the first 90 days, you're looking at me as a bank account. It ain't my responsibility. And I've said this many times. It's not my responsibility to give you money if I'm dating
It's
you.
not your responsibility. Now, I will say this: if I was a guy,
Uh-huh.
which sometimes y'all don't think that I am, but I do sit down.
Okay.
If I was a guy and this young lady, she's not asking me for anything.
Right.
She's a really good girl.
Mhm.
I'm walking up to, knock on the door, ring the doorbell, whatever,
Right.
and I see her grass need to be cut.
Mhm.
She hasn't asked me anything. That's not your responsibility. But hey, I'm feeling this girl. So there are certain things that you're gonna do as a woman. 4,000, and I guess for Gail, that's like $4.
That's
That's
what
like
yeah.
But within 2 months, and the reason was child support.
Yeah.
It spoke on.
Yeah.
Which it is. It shows responsibility.
Cell phone bill.
And a furniture
Hell.
on a Sunday.
On a Sunday.
And he returned it Thursday.
My rent due. Mm-hmm.
See, that's your business.
Yeah.
It really is.
Yeah.
And once that guy really see that this is who I want to be with,
Mhm.
he's gonna take care of that without you asking. If that is not responsible, but he's gonna take care of
But
that.
let me dictate my charity.
Now
You shouldn't have to come to me and ask for a donation.
he said charity.
Yeah, let me dictate because that's what I'm doing. I'm giving you charity at that point. Let me dictate my donation. Okay. You shouldn't be ask me for donations for something that got a damn thing to do with me. You're not my woman, and it ain't my responsibility to ask your boyfriend to take care of your problems, your hair, your nails, your phone bill, your rent, your insurance. That is not my responsibility as your boyfriend.
Now, and I have to agree with you.
It's not.
Now, I will also say, men, if this girl if she's not asking for anything, you see she is trying.
And I'm going to do it.
You're going out, and you see that
And
okay,
he'll
my
do
hair ain't been done.
A good man gonna do it.
That's where I was gonna go.
A good man.
And we can tell who's really in here for like, hey, because I think when you get with someone, the first couple, whatever your time frame is, you get to know somebody. You're not asking for 4 things. You're asking questions about the person, but you shouldn't be asking for, as you say, charity.
Yeah.
Now, after a certain point, which I don't really, it's hard for me to say because I don't do it.
Okay, but if that's your man,
my pride,
like you just said, if that's your man, you see he's struggling.
Oh, I'm gonna handle that.
You should handle that. You know what I'm saying? Financially or whatever, you handle that because you see it.
Yeah,
and same thing with a man. If you see your woman struggling, you're not gonna have ask a real man to handle that. What I'm saying is to the women who think that is my responsibility as your boyfriend, right? To cash app you, to give you, and if I can't do that, I'm not providing for you. Listen, lady, I'm not. Okay, I'm gonna be nice. Listen, lady, that ain't my responsibility as the person that's dating you. Your bills are your bills. But if a man can't take care, I'm not taking care of your ass. That's my responsibility to take care of the stuff that you got going on your liability side of the fence.
Now, flipping that.
Sure.
If you are with this man and you have been with him for a while, and I mean a while,
yeah,
and he just don't care,
That's the problem. Leave him.
That's the problem.
No, if,
So
if,
you should know the difference between, okay, first coming out the box, but
Mhm.
most women who are responsible, they're not gonna actually,
a man that get in your car and he drives your car and don't put gas in it,
and don't
leave
keep
him.
wash,
or don't wash if he see your car
Don't wash.
dirty all the time.
or if he sees
Hold
that
on,
the
but two
tire-
things. But it's two things who go with the dirty car.
Mhm.
If his car is dirty, he ain't gonna clean yours. He that type of dude. You shouldn't be with him. Okay, I'm just being honest now.
That's kind of true.
But if that guy house is dirty, his car is dirty, and he's driving your car.
Unless you just don't care.
No, but I'm saying, but don't expect this man to do something for you that he don't do for himself. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm gonna say that.
That is true.
Okay, I'm just being
Now,
honest.
if his car stay clean because he out there every Sunday afternoon washing it, and yours still looking a mess, and you got to go to Google.
Yeah,
Oh, is that what it's called? Google, whatever.
yeah. Go.
That's
Yeah.
that's a problem.
That's a problem. And a man, let me
That's
say this:
simple. That's simple.
a man, you never have to ask.
But see, I guess for some women, the ones like myself who I saw my dad taking care of,
Uh-huh.
we know when it's, we know, hey, yeah, this is gonna be some, I like this. But no, we should be asking for that, just like men should be asking out the box, hey, come on, you gonna give me some?
And
Hey, that is the most.
but again, can I say this? And I'm bragging. I'm sticking my chest out. I never had to ask for sex.
If you have to, what me? Megan, my girl. But you gotta ask. No,
Listen.
You gotta ask for it. You don't need.
I have never in my life, when I've been with a woman, right, had to ask, can I get some tonight?
That is such a. That is,
But I'm just saying, real talk, man. Listen, if you're handling your business,
you gonna get it.
she gonna throw it on you, bro. You know what I'm saying? She's gonna be telling you, listen, I'm the type of dude. Anybody ever been with Joe like they'll tell you, I am not the guy that's gonna come on to you. I'm not gonna try to ask you for anything. My ex-wife, she can attest to this. She asked me, "Are you gay?" Because guess what? In the beginning, I never tried to have sex with her. I never asked her for sex because what I wanted her to see was it wasn't about that. I did all the other stuff that men do, taking care of whatever. I did all the other stuff, but I never asked. But one day she came out the bathroom, taking a shower. Okay. She had some shorts on.
Yeah,
I'm sitting on the sofa.
face.
I'm just saying. I can remember the day. I'm sitting on the sofa, watching TV, and she jumped on my lap, and it was on from there. Okay. But what I'm saying is, when you handle your business, a woman is turned on by that.
Very much.
She's going to give you everything plus some more.
Now, the way you can tell she's not into you, she's just there.
Yeah.
You'll know.
But if you got to ask, bro, or you got to hint around it, you know what I'm saying? She may capitulate to you, but as Gail King said, you ain't finna be there no more, bro.
Mm-mm.
You know what I'm saying? And don't mess around and be a bad lady. And if he gave you some, you out of there the next day. You
Bring
done.
that before 11:59.
Yeah, you done, bro. So
Oh my
if you
goodness.
asking and she capitulate to you and you can't deliver, bruh,
Why we here?
bruh, bruh.
Because every time she see your face, it's
Man, listen. You've been talking all this smack and you begging
that
me.
part.
Yeah.
Don't talk about somebody. I mean,
Yeah.
what in the world?
Yeah. Bruh.
Yeah, I'm
Don't
good.
have a weak.
I'm good.
Hey, don't have a weak game, y'all. Okay, don't mess around and have a weak game
Oh, goodness.
and
That's
don't
not right.
deliver, guys. Huh? But I'm just being honest. Don't you do it because it would not. I'm telling y'all, man.
And if she like,
Listen, if it's everything that she's been, if it's everything that she thought you was,
what you doing?
right? Hey,
You come to the door. I was like, oh, I'm gonna go take this
Right.
shirt.
exactly. Nephew, you know man. You know, nephew.
We gonna get out the top three. My daddy.
I ain't trying to get involved, but I'm hearing you. I'm hearing you speak facts.
His mom
So
must be on him.
so for both,
Y'all grown, man.
I don't care.
What that mean, man?
I shut it
Your
down.
daddy know you're a freak.
No. Daddy, he is not. No, I'm not.
You got how many kids?
What? I promise you, I didn't have my first until I had the second child. Like I had no idea.
But you had it.
Eventually, I had
But you had it.
Eventually, and I had to call my girlfriend, Rashawn, and was like, "Girl, let me tell you what happened."
My eyes
And
rolled
she
in the back
had
of my head.
to
That's all
tell
I'm
me that, "Girl, you was having I'm like,
Yeah.
I didn't know what that was. I had to get up. So kids really don't know.
Yeah.
I had pregnant my first time.
Yeah, I
I
understand
didn't
that.
have
I understand the
sex with
first
this
one.
dude again until
But I'm talking about you 35 now, so you know.
well,
Daddy, she know.
no.
No. Hey, no.
Joe trying to get folks caught up.
I mean, my daddy now.
Man, listen, my mom and daddy can be listening. I'm gonna tell
That's
you.
you.
Listen.
Man, what? That's you.
Okay.
To these, you are one of the most famous people in the world. That and Tamise is in the building. Tamise, I need some more sea spray, baby girl. When I say your tag is all over social media, baby girl, how you doing? I need sea spray and butt naked, Tamise. Hook your boy up. Candle.
It's just, yeah.
Yeah, but butt naked, you know when women are coming to the house, I got to get that. But you know something? I got two favorite candles when women are coming up to the house. One is butt naked, and the other one is sea spray.
You got some butt naked on
It's in the kitchen. I got some butt naked in the kitchen. Ooh.
I love candles.
No, that butt naked is something serious. I ain't too many women. Anyway, what did you like?
Yeah, he can take a shot. What is that?
This is some bourbon.
You know, I don't drink. Yeah, no.
You don't want to sip? You don't want to taste it?
I don't drink. No.
You drink it?
I was just sipping on that
See,
wine.
it be folks like him that mess up when they doing good.
You like peanut butter?
No.
You don't like peanut butter?
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
It's a peanut butter liquor.
Tamise is in the building. If y'all looking for Tamise Chris, go ahead and follow her and make sure you guys go ahead and get her candles in the building right now. We're burning. What you smelling right now? Sea spray.
That's not good.
Yeah, sea spray is on point. Yeah, sea spray is on point, man. I don't know if Tams turned me on to that or did she send it to me. I think Tams may have told me sea spray smells really good. I had the mango is good, but I love my two favorites right now is sea spray and butt naked. Those are the best ones. Go get y'all candles. You see how the thing burns? It burns and it don't leave residue. It burns all the way down to the bottom, and hers burns all the way down to the bottom.
So it don't leave no
It don't
like
leave.
Bath and Body Works
No.
$50 candles and
No,
you
no.
still.
No.
I want something
No.
to burn all the way down to the bottom.
Now I'm telling you, to me, candles burns all the way to the bottom.
That's what I mean.
Right. The only thing you're going to get in her candles, like at the bottom where, because the little thing sits up just a little bit, that part can't burn because there's nothing else to burn. But you see the way it's burning. It burns all around the rim. I don't know how the hell she does it, but it leaves no residue. You know what I'm saying? But you look at it, it was full to the top. And it's burning. If you see it burning, it goes down, it goes down, it goes down until all the candle is gone.
I need all the candles.
Yes. Tamise Creation candles is better than Body Bath Working anybody. Her candles is the only candles that I've seen. The money is worth
I don't know what that was.
It's the only candle that burns and you get all your money's worth.
Yeah.
Tamise Creation is the candles are the bomb and they smell damn good. Denise needs to see my video for Tamise. Okay, I'll show it. I think I can pull up. I'll show it too. But so nephew, how do you feel about a woman asking you for money in the first 30 to 90 days?
She send me money when I'm in need. Yeah, she a trifling friend indeed. No, she ain't go do way over time. That digs on me. I know what it is. I just apply it where it needs to be applied.
You know what? I have to ask ladies,
Uh-huh.
how do you feel when a man come out the box saying, "Hey, you gonna cook for me? When you gonna cook me dinner?" I like to cook now.
Mhm.
Hey, I do good too. You know I do good now. But don't ask me when I'm cooking for you.
I don't think
I like when a guy, I say, "Hey, well, well, I don't ask him to come out
Uh-huh.
for real. But for me to cook, don't ask me to cook for you. Don't ask me when I'm gonna do it. Who say I am gonna do it? Groceries, you get 2 items out of cooking, that's $50.
Again, I've never had to ask a woman to do something.
That's why I said men.
You know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah, it must be nice, huh?
no, but
I mean, but you do have men that ask that, like, when you gonna come cook for me, or when you gonna send me a picture, or when you gonna don't ask me for because that's a turn off.
But guess what? I guess because what I've learned is, if you're doing what you're supposed to do,
I'll do it anyway.
You're going to get pics. You're going to get a knock on the door. You're going to get dinner. You're going to get sex. You're going to get sloppy topping. You're going to get everything that woman want to give to you, right? Because one thing she's not going to want to do, and I'm going to tell y'all a little secret of mine.
When we like you, we want you for us.
Right. And this is what I'm going to tell you, the secret that I know about women, ladies and gentlemen. If she got something that she really like, she's going to lock it in, point intended. Because she don't want you to start giving that to anybody else.
But that's the thing for me. And
yeah.
They're going to start doing like, hey, I'm this girl, so I'm going to start changing up.
Because you want to do more.
Mm-hmm. It's a different levels. It's different levels to this thing.
If somebody's asking you, right, you're trying to convince, which means it's not going to last, right? Or they kind of sell and saying, something, I'm tired of you. I'm going to go ahead and see you what it's all about. And if you ain't about nothing, most people, this is what women say. I'm going to go ahead and give him something. But he better be good. And what I feel, if you're gonna just go and do a questionnaire before you get with me, because I should have he should have done a questionnaire and saw what he got bad. Because we would talk every day. I was looking forward to seeing him, and I know that he know after that situation. I didn't call. He called. I didn't answer. Mm-hmm.
And then when I thought, I'm sorry, I'm so busy. I'm not that busy.
Right.
Like I make time for who I want. And at that point, I just didn't want him anymore. Like it was, you talk all that noise. And I did tell my girlfriend, I said, talk to him today. I just want to see what he's talking about. It was freaking horrible.
So Sheila and Erica say they do cook. Sheila said, I do ask a man what he want to eat because he may eat certain foods. And I guess to each his own.
But they said they do. They want to do.
Yeah.
A dude, when you gonna cook for me?
Right.
Yeah, the dude in next.
That's a big difference.
It's a couple weeks, and you asking when I'm gonna cook for you.
Yeah.
Or when you gonna? No.
Okay, so we got a couple people on Facebook. Let's see. The son say he could be having. He could be testing her. The son also say for the facts he wants. He was able to return the money that for Oprah. And Trudy jumped in, laughing like, man, okay, my money too, Lord. That's my first son. I do feel the same way on you as you, Joe. The price of the cookies needs to be set and clear before the deed. Understanding and boundaries, people. Okay.
The first.
The Sandra said for the fact that he was able to return the money.
Before that.
He could have been testing her.
Okay, testing. Who's too wrong to be doing these tests?
Y'all do it anyway though.
No, don't y'all me. Don't y'all me.
But women do that.
It's not a test for me.
Dudes do that too.
Do that, but women do that.
But testing me, don't ask me anything. Because what if I'm testing you again? What did you say? You become uninterested. Don't ask me.
Yeah.
So it's not a test.
If I see you playing a game, I'm out.
Right. That's what I'm looking at it. If we're grown, we're conversing. Hey, I know if I'm feeling, we're getting to know each other.
Right.
We're collecting data, which I should have my thing on this week. Anyway, we're collecting data.
Right.
So once we get past that to the next level, there are levels to this thing. But if you come out the box wanting to test me, or I just asked you to see what the hell you did, you probably wanted it, and you're not going to say it was just a test.
Yeah.
Don't come out with that. That's childish to me.
Very childish.
That's childish. So at that point, I don't want to mess with you anyway.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like saying, ahead. You gonna pay my mortgage.
Nope.
I was just testing you.
Nope.
No, man. No, it's not.
If a
Yes,
woman
you are
asks me
wrong.
anything financial, the answer would be no. Well, you ain't getting no sex. Okay, cool. I can get it somewhere else. And I would tell you that to your face. I don't give a damn about you giving me no sex. I didn't ask you for it. I want to spend time with you. You see what I'm saying? I'm grown. At this stage of my life, I know how to go get where I want to go get it from. I know how to hop on an airplane. I know how to go do whatever the hell I need to go do. If I'm spending time with you, it's because I value your time. If I give you anything, it's because I value you. I see you as something special in my life. And let me just say this to America. My circle is very, very, very small.
We are, and we are not accepting any more. We don't need any. We ain't got no room in this end.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
I agree with you because again, what's happening and what's about to happen for all of us here, right? And even people that see our show, you can't afford to bring on new people when you're trying to extend your reach in your life. You can't afford to. You got to stick with the people that you're with, and you got to be able to know who you got and ride with those people. Those new people coming in, they're trying to get in on that new 2024 shine that you're about to get. Thank you so much for over sending me the TikTok thing there. I appreciate you. I think it most likely is always Christy. So thank you. I think Christy, I didn't see it though. But this 2024 blessing that y'all about to get, that God can bestow upon me, Denise, Cliff, and everybody listening to the show, keep your circle where it is. These blessings, spiritual, financial, health, all of these things you're about to be blessed with, keep your circle the same. Everybody else, they're associates. If you got a new man or new woman in your life, she need to earn the spiritual, the financial. You know what I'm saying? She got to earn that. He got to earn it. Don't just let them in, because whatever you did to get to the 2024 blessing that God can bestow upon everybody listening to my show worldwide. And I'm asking God to give you all these blessings. Amen.
Amen.
Okay? You worked your ass off to get here. You went through a lot to get to this point. And he got you through everything, and he got you here. So what we need to do right now is make sure we stick to the people that's been there for us and understand that. Don't let new people come in and take you back to where you came from.
Because I almost went to jail.
You know what I'm saying? Don't do that. Make sure you understand where your blessings are and the people who love you. New people don't start loving you, y'all. Can I say that again, Denise? New people don't start loving you for
They
real.
loving what you got, what you're doing.
Listen, new people don't start loving you, man. They don't. It ain't that much. It ain't that quick of love in the world. You stick with your road dogs. Period. When that man done bless y'all ass, listen to me. Whoever listen to my show, I bestow these blessings upon you, because God already told me what He's gonna do for me. And if y'all rocking with your boy, He's gonna do it to y'all on all levels, physical, spiritual, and financial. It's coming, y'all. It's coming. Okay, I sound like Deion Sanders a little bit right now, and I ain't trying to preach to everybody, but there's an amen coming. Don't let these folks come in and steal your blessing in 2024. Don't let these folks come in with the okie doke and get you off your game. If they ain't about you and they don't understand you, don't settle. Don't do it. The $4,000, the hair weaves, the money, bro, don't do it. Ladies, don't do it. If that man ain't about what you need to be, him to be about for you, don't do it. God got you here in 2024. You didn't think you were going to make it. Some days in 2023, you didn't think you were going to make it. How many times, Denise, we done been there, we didn't thought we were going to make it in 2023 because something happened?
Shoot, I didn't even want to make it.
Right?
I mean, being honest.
You know what I'm saying?
It's
But you know what I'm saying, though?
every day I get up and put my big girl panties on, and I pray to who I need, because if he did it for me before, he don't continue.
Listen,
that's how I see
and
it.
God can put the right people in your life.
When you least, you're not even looking for it. He say, I got you, but you have to know he got me. And that's how I get up every day. Like every day. He got me.
People would think me and you talk every single day.
No.
We don't.
Mm-mm.
But if I ever needed something, I call you, guess what?
Oh, you.
I got it.
I would stop whatever. If he say he need, okay, hold on, Pat, I'll be real quick. Let me go put you this
Listen,
one.
if she knows she called me,
Oh, absolutely.
she
Absolutely.
she can call me, and guess what? Done daughter.
Oh,
I'll never. one thing we ain't heard never have done in
What
life.
you need.
We never asked any
No
questions.
questions.
We have never asked any questions. What is it? When do you need it? Right? Whatever it may, whatever it may be. And I don't ask when it's coming back. I remember one time we did something and she said something to me. And I said, why the hell are you talking to me? You remember that?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You were like, I'm sorry, something. I'm like, what the hell are you talking to me? That's what you called me for. I'm like, did I call you and ask you a damn that person? Did I call you and ask you a damn question? She said no.
Yeah,
said,
he hurt my feelings so much. Even when he being nice, he be hurting my
but
feelings.
you should know by now. If you rock with me, I rock with you. Right? I'm not gonna ask you for anything. You know what the hell time it is.
Yeah.
If you rock with me, you know what hell time it is. And whatever it was or what we did, you're gonna handle your business when you can. I don't ask anything. I'm not gonna give you something that I gotta put a deadline on because whatever. Sometimes when people ask you for something, they don't know how they're gonna do it. How did Joe Lockett know that? Because I used to be there.
My baby died last year. It. I went through it. I mean, and my boy was there. I mean, my circle was there.
I was there in my way.
Yeah.
Let me say that.
Yeah.
My way is different than a lot of people's ways. She knows me. I'm gonna be all up under your titties. I'm not gonna be on the armpit. That ain't
I
that.
don't even
You know
have.
what I'm saying? But that ain't how I roll. I may text you good? How you doing? See your emoji, but you know I love you. You know what I'm saying? My friends know I got stuff I gotta go do, right? If you need me, I'm gonna be there for you. But I'm not gonna
Now I will say this now because when you love somebody, I know you have a lot going on.
Yeah.
But if I like those nights, I would cry. Like I still have my nights. I miss her. But I knew, hey, if I say pick up that phone and say, Joe, can you come over?
Yeah, I would have came.
I know.
Yeah, I would have
came. In this world
Yeah, I would have came.
would have stopped. You
Yeah.
know, but I knew, okay, I respect people's time, even my
You
siblings.
do. Yeah.
So I just deal with it how I deal with it.
Right.
And I still deal with it how I deal with it.
Yeah.
You know, some days are good, some days are bad.
Yeah.
But you have to know who you have in your corner, like that boxing match.
And good friends never take advantage of you.
Yeah.
Can I say that to y'all? Good friends never take advantage of you. They understand if they come to you, they are in a desperate need. When your friends come to you in a desperate need of time, the last thing a friend wants to hear is you questioning them about what they're asking you for.
That's true.
Real talk. If that's your friend, and I'm just saying from personal experience, right? My friends, when I went through my stuff, I was asking from anywhere from 40 to 100 to 1,000. And one of my friends, I asked for $5,000. They never asked me, what is it for? Only thing
But
I
you don't talk about it either.
You know what I'm saying? But what I heard was, in my cash app, ching ching, or what's your Venmo or what's your bank account number? That's all I heard from man. Then I say, that's why I'm gonna bless every goddamn body. Y'all have no idea what I'm talking about when you got friends that's not looking for anything but to help you.
But that's that circle. I think we need each other.
Mm-hmm.
So whether it's financially, mentally, spiritually, even just praying for your circle.
Yeah. For sure.
You have to, because most of my circle don't go through it at the same time. Mm-hmm. But you're gonna have that where you may be up, where we're not gonna fall though. Because that's when you have those friends that, hey, I got you.
Right.
That's catch before you hit ground.
Yeah.
We, for some reason, 2024, it's a good year for, I think, anybody who wanted to be a good year.
This is going to be a hell of a year for everybody, man. This is the year of the digital age. We're all going to be blessed. And I'm telling y'all, everybody that made it through 2023 and you still...
I don't know what it was.
2023 was not easy.
It was something serious.
Yes.
It really was.
Yeah.
It was something serious.
2023 but I must have went through it in 19 and 21 because when people were saying stuff to me, I was able to bless people in 2023. That was my season. And now I see God getting ready to bless me with more so I can do more. That's been my prayer to God. Give me the funnel so I can go ahead and funnel all the blessings to people that need it. Let me be the vessel for people, right? Whatever you need me to do, God, to go out and serve this world, put me in the position, right? So the blessings can come to me and I can give it to the people that actually need the stuff and let me get a little residual behind it. That's my prayer to him always. Let me get the overflow. I'm not trying to keep everything that God put into me because I know if I'm doing well, everybody around me that calls my name, that's been with me, that's rolling with me, I don't want to be up here by myself. I don't. I want to be on the mountaintop looking down on everybody. Man, I want everybody to be up there with me, or we up there and we pulling people up that want to come. You know what I'm saying? We bestowing them blessings upon y'all. The Christians of the world, the Rachels of the world, the Tams of the world, the Shaws of the world. We pulling y'all up. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, let's go. You know what I'm saying? And then y'all pulling y'all people up. Come on, let's get what people don't realize in the cliff. There's so much room at the top.
It's a hell of a lot of room at the top.
We don't realize there's so much room at the top. And it's lonely when you're by yourself.
You don't have to step on people to get
You
there.
do not, and you don't
You
have to be
don't.
up there by yourself,
You
man.
don't.
You don't. Trust me. You know what I'm saying?
God is God that'll strike you.
The
all the way
Clemesis
down.
of the world. If you believe in them, they believe in you. She have believed in me, I have believed in her, and we have flourished together as partners. You know what I'm saying?
Now, I will say this.
Sure.
You know, and I have my friends, I have my associates.
Uh-huh.
I have some associates where, you know, I'm going to support anything you do.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if I say I got you, I got you.
Yeah.
However, when I start seeing that that's not
Reciprocated.
right,
Yeah.
and that you take, like you said, for granted, I don't want to continue to pay into your business, and I'm not gonna say I don't want to. Sometimes you have to that common sense should kick in.
Yeah.
Okay, why is it that when I'm constantly there, I'm doing, but you can't even pass out a card?
Yeah.
You know, that this is the year you need to open your eyes.
I got something coming on tomorrow, and I'm going to see who all my true followers are. The Lock It In family, right? Something's coming on tomorrow. I'm going to be announcing it tomorrow, right? I'm going to see how many people are going to share, how many people are going to pour into me, right? My number's 25. Y'all understand tomorrow. I got the number 25 to 35, right? I'm going to see how quick I sell out on what I'm about to do tomorrow, right? I'll tell you after the show. But tomorrow's coming out. It'll be out tomorrow at 12:01 in the morning, but by 7 o'clock in the morning, y'all will see it. It should be sold out in 48 to 72 hours. I'm going to see. I believe it's going to be done, no problem, hands down. But I'm going to see who my true friends are. Because one thing I'm going to say to all of y'all right now listening to my show, that's sneaking link watching my show and not even clicking on it, I'm okay. But all y'all ask that I share y'all stuff out there on my pages without any, y'all ain't got nothing to do with the Joe Lock It In Media. And I share a lot of people's stuff on my fan page for GP purposes, just because I want to help y'all. I'm gonna be watching to see how many of you share my stuff on your page and say support Joe Lock It. I'm not gonna even sit here and lie. I'm taking names on this one, but this is the first event that I'm doing, the first thing that I'm doing with my name on that I'm headlining. So I want to see tomorrow when I announce this and y'all see it. I want to see how many people are going to share and make sure I'm sold out on what the hell I'm doing and work hard for me like I've been working hard for y'all. And I'm calling everybody ass out. I'm not going to sit here and lie. I'm calling everybody out because I work for y'all regardless of what y'all give me in my pockets. I make sure y'all good. And damn it, I'm going to say this right now. All y'all better make sure your boy good. Okay? I better see sheriff like a ML on what I'm about to pull out tomorrow. All right, guys, Denise, you got anything you want to say? Nephew, you got anything you want to say before I get out of here?
I will say
Stand on business.
What do you say?
Stand on business.
Stand on
I have
business.
to forgive them. If you're ever in the Kalamazoo, Michigan area, please check out Dabney and Company, downtown Kalamazoo.
That's your
Michigan.
baby.
Yes, black owned.
Okay.
Only black bar and lounge. It is absolutely amazing.
Okay. And where is it again?
Downtown Kalamazoo, Michigan.
In Michigan, Kalamazoo. And it's
It's a bar and lounge.
It's a bar and lounge
It
open.
is absolutely great.
When is
They
it
have
open?
They're open every day from, excuse me, not Monday and Tuesday, from I think it's 5 till 2
Okay.
a.m.
So if you're in Michigan, Kalamazoo,
Yes.
Michigan, Kalamazoo, we got a new bar in town. They are out there Monday through Saturday.
Well, Monday through Saturday. Yes.
Monday through Saturday. What time we open up?
5 to 2 a.m.
5 to 2. They family. We got Michigan. We got family in Michigan. Michigan, I need y'all to rise up. Rise up, Michigan. Hey, if you got any family out there watching this show, share this with Michigan. If they're living in Michigan, tell them to go to Kalamazoo and go out there and support. I don't give a damn if they buy some wings or that doggone Long Island iced tea, but go support.
Made an amazing menu. They've been open for a year.
Okay.
And they won the black or the minority
Okay.
they
What's the name of it?
Dabney and Company.
Dabney and Company.
DABNY.
DABNY. Hey, look it up. Look it up. Dabney and Company, Michigan, Kalamazoo. Let's get it. If you got family there, I want support.
Please. They do an amazing job though. I mean, it is so nice. And I'm not saying it because these are my babies.
Right.
They do a damn good job.
Okay.
I mean, it is beautiful, and the food is great. The music, they have a lot of different live bands, different things they do at night. It's beautiful. You will definitely enjoy it.
Nephew?
No, I ain't got nothing. Miss Denise, is that the same folks we voted on not too long ago?
Yes.
I did my vote. I was part.
So they were number one. We'll know on the 4th. So you want to continue to vote, but their drink, it was respect after Aretha.
See what I love. Look. Somebody already put it on TikTok. They just spelled it out. Dabney and Company Lounge, Kalamazoo, and they
Thank
put
you
it
so
out there. Y'all are the best, man. Y'all go out there, and if y'all live in that area, go support. That's what's great about social media. We can be anywhere in the world, but we can make sure that other businesses are being supported worldwide because of the show. Michigan, show up. Boom, 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 boom. Let's get it, y'all. All right, man. We're going to get up out of here tomorrow. I got an announcement coming tomorrow. I'm blessed. You said I got an announcement coming tomorrow, so you guys hang tight for that. Jitim, Tay Mo, Axmas, Liberty. What does all that mean? Denise, nephew, and your boy Joe Lockett. That means we love you. Have a good night.
See y'all later.